The Bharati Vidya Bhavan Kendra, Chennai presents me the Lifetime Achievement Award for Kuchipudi. It is an immense pleasure, honor, achievement in my career, spanning 40 years in this field of classical dance. I have always been very passionate for classical dance, be it both Bharatnatyam and Kuchipudi. And since my childhood, I have shown immense interest in learning these art forms and also mastering them. As a child, I was initiated into dance by my parents and my maternal aunt, who gave me immense support, be it morally, financially, emotionally. I owe all my success to their support. I was initiated into dance as any normal Brahmin family would love to see the child being instructed in any one of the classical art forms, be it dance or music. So having guided me into the tutelage, under the tutelage of the legendary guru, Kalaimamani Sarasa, I underwent rigorous training for 18 years in the field of Bharatanatyam and has performed widely, extensively the form of Bharatanatyam, having won accolades. But my passion for dance did not stop with this style. The Kuchipudi classical art form drew my attention, and the beauty of the dance almost pushed me instantly to learn the art form from none other than the Grand Master, the legendary Padma Bhushan, Dr. Vempatichanna Satyam Garu. Under his guidance, under his tutelage, I was molded into a solo classical Kuchipudi artist. And today, having had the experience of having learnt the art for 16 years from him and continue to perform this art for several years, the result of which has brought me to this stage, getting these awards of achievement, a milestone in my career. As always we see, in any family, academics is given more importance, but I am happy and blessed to have had a family to support me to take art as a career. It was never easy to convince in those days to take dance as a career rather than becoming a doctor, an engineer, an architect. So with the molding of these great people and with the blessings of the Almighty, I have furthered this art. I have put in a lot of hard work, and the experience with which I stand today is a testimony for my achievements. As we say, there is a base, a foundation for everything. There is a foundation for a house. There is a foundation for a family. The parents, particularly the mother, is the base foundation in rearing a child. So I always feel and express my gratitude to the sabhas, the organizations who have always been the greatest foundation, strong foundation for an artist to step into the field of art. They instantly give you a platform to showcase your talent. It is not only to the outside world, but it's also a self-realization where you know that you have an innate talent for this art, innate interest for this art, and you nurture yourself into this field. To bring yourself into a beautiful artist, to showcase your talent to the highest level, this calls for an focused, dedicated learning process. For an artist, the learning process in dance, I believe, is easily between 5 to 8 years. Less than that would never create a clarity in the form that you have learned, and it is difficult to master the art. The learning process is the most important period for an artist. As we say, practice makes a man perfect. So practice is essential. And the other aspect that I have always felt that is important is your own self-practice. What we have learnt from the gurus is one section. But then what you practice by yourself, only that reveals your capability, your capacity, your merits, your demerits. Because you are the self, you are the best individual to study yourself. My experience traveling abroad has always been a very enchanting and a glorious one. I have traveled widely to several countries all over the world, not only as a performer, but as a teacher, and have conducted several workshops in the classical forms. There is a lot of difference when you perform outside your country, because the art form is new to the foreign land, but the amount of enthusiasm, the amount of interest they carry in India's art and culture is something really, really awesome. They respect our art and they are fond of our art, true at heart. So it's important for us as artists, because we become the cultural ambassadors. We are the torch bearers of these great traditional forms. So when we propagate and develop our art forms outside our country, it is our responsibility to showcase the best to them. And the reciprocation from them as a connoisseur is amazing, where they not only appreciate the art form, but it's also awesome to see that they really get into the nuances of the language, the composer, the content. So it is really, really amazing to see the amount of involvement. The December season, Chennai being the cultural capital of the country, is the most wonderful festival in the whole world. We showcase artists from all over the country, and of course from all over the world. We bring the best artists in both classical forms of dance and music to showcase their talent to the Chennai audience. The artists are always proud and honored to be part of the December festival, the Margazhi festival. But as I said, the organizations, the sabhas are the root base for the artists. In today's generation, they are highly talented artists. The younger generation, they're known for their time management, but it's also important to keep up our quality and credibility of the art form. So I am sure it is the responsibility of the artists as much as the sabhas and the organizations to go hand in hand to keep the clarity of the art form, to showcase the best talent and not encourage mediocrity. Saila Sudha, my institution, has had the credit having organized 10 solid years of the National Art Confluence, Nritya Sangama, showcasing talent from across the country of all the various classical art forms of India, namely Bharatnatyam, Kuchipudi, Odissi, Kathak, Mohiniyattam, Gotipuva, and several others. It is a moment of pride that the institution has completed 10 years of this National Art Confluence, and the aim of this festival was to showcase the different forms to the Chennai audience, especially to the younger generation, and we have always kept it in mind that this festival is a free event, non-ticketed event, so that the festival is available for even the common man to enjoy the best of art. Spanning 40 years of career in classical dance, I have been honored with several awards and accolades. To mention a few, the Kalaimamani State Award from the government of Tamilnadu, the Best Dancer Award from the Music Academy, the Best Dancer Award from Sri Krishna Gana Sabha, and of course, the Bharatiya Vidya Bhavan has added a feather to my cap by giving me the Life Achievement Award for Kuchipudi this year.